320 million is a really large number. And it just so happens to be the number of people who live in the United States of America. About 75% of those people, 240 million of them, are adults. And these are the decision makers. These are the people who have buying power. These are the people who vote. These are the people who start civic organizations. These are the people who make, buy, sell art, books. The question is, why are you working so hard to make all 240 million of those people your friends? Do you really need 240 million fans? Now, 5% is a little tiny number. Unless, of course, you apply it against a big number, like those 240 million, and then you end up with something like 12 million. Now, if you think 5% is too small of a target, try having those 12 million people over to your house for drinks. A better idea might be to try to make those 5%, that 12 million, or some portion of it, your tribe. Let's talk about how you can do that. How do you find that 5%? How do you find your tribe, the people who care about what you care about? So let's go through 4 steps. Step 1, be honest about the world you live in. 95% of the people don't care about what you do. Think about your neighbor or your friend who works in a company and sweats bullets over Project X, gets ulcers, spends every waking moment thinking about it, can't sleep at night. Doesn't affect you at all, or your neighbor, or your other neighbor. It only affects a very small percentage of people. And it's fine that your friend is committed to that because that's his tribe, and that's what he's doing. 5% of people are already aligned with what you want. Your job is to recognize that 95% of them are not. So now let's celebrate reality, step 2, a different way. 5% do care about what you want. 4%, 3%, even if I take half of that 5%, I still have 6 million people. Are they all going to buy my book? No. But I can begin to define how I talk to them when I realize that I'm going for a small group as opposed to a gigantic group. Step 3, talk to your tribe about what you believe in, what you know, what you care about, not what you think will appeal to them. And be the kind of person you really are. If you want to wear a mohawk or a shaved head or a neatly manicured coif, wear it and be proud of it. Don't worry about whether it appeals to that person or this person. Step 4, and this is the most important one of all, if you want to interact with your tribe effectively, quit trying to persuade them. Quit trying to get people to think like you, act like you, pray like you, vote like you. Instead, find the people who already think like you, act like you, pray like you, vote like you, and celebrate what you really are with them. Instead of trying to change the world, try to make a positive contribution in a more honest and authentic way. Your challenge is never to persuade people to be like you. Your challenge is always to find and connect with the people who are already like you. What this really comes down to is creating the world you want to live in and then having the courage to boldly live in that world. If you get a minute after watching this video and you're interested in what we're talking about here, go out and subscribe and you'll get an email each time we have a new post come out. And if you don't want to do that,